So far, the only expansion exclusive slime I have wrinkled is the glitch slime. The only two left are the Saber and Quicksilver. I have previously downloaded the Saber slimes before, but never the Quicksilver Rancher mod. Installing it was very straightforward, and the instructions to obtain the slime did not look that complicated. Get the upgrade, fat pack slimes, and profit. Simple, right? Right? So I started as normal, click on the fat pack upgrade station to find out that the gate hack was not there. The upgrade allows you full access through Machi's gate without losing your original fat pack. You can imagine how confused I was when the upgrade was not available. Well, apparently once I visit Machi's manor is when the feature finally appears, including another item? I'll get to that later. For now, focus on getting these silver pancakes. Luckily, the upgrade cost only 1,000 new bucks. Bought it and headed back to the manor. Went through the gates with no trouble, and that's when the real fun begins. Activate the device and immediately Quicksilvers appear. I had a hard time deciding how many to grab because I was not sure how many they were going to settle in a cram area. As I was abducting my neighbor's property, I was curious about the electrical charges upgrades. Would they disappear, or will I be able to use them after the timer runs out? In fact, the timer is still on your fat pack even after using the original. Very nice touch. Eventually, the timer ran out, I was left with a few slimes, and the electric charges were still in my inventory. Got back to my ranch, dumped the silver pancakes, and boy were they active, constantly roaming around the bin, spinning around. I felt kind of bad for them. A slime like this deserves bigger space. So I decided to release them. Before I did, I experimented a bit. The electric charger still works as normal. Any outside breed of slime does not seem affected by the Quicksilver pullers. The pullers themselves can be deposited normally with a high value. Not sure if the toys affects Quicksilvers, but they seem to be attracted to the toy I gave them. Lastly, the most interesting is that the tar will not go after Quicksilvers, but the Quicksilver themselves will begin to be frightened even though the tar is not interested in eating them. In the description of the mod, it states that you can switch from normal to Machi's fat pack through a command. When I tried to attempt that, somehow the game did not allow me to access the command panel. I think it has to do with the game's recorder I'm using, which is outplayed. It sucks, but hey, that's an option for you ratchets to try for yourselves. Now I was done experimenting, fat packed all the Quicksilver boys I have collected and released them to the wild. Weirdly enough, even after the timer, the Quicksilver I released still zoomed around the course as normal. With the Quicksilvers out and about, it's time to focus on the new blueprint I received, called the Electric Charge. Costing only 1,000 new bucks and a few pieces of rare material, once you have successfully constructed it and placed it, there's about a 2-minute cooldown you need to wait. Once active, there is 3 upgrades for it. Now, I don't know what this electric charge is for. I assumed something had to do with the Quicksilver, so I went back to Machi Manor and got a couple of them. Once I was back, the charge was now producing clear electricity. It did not do any damage to me when I got close. The Quicksilver was not one bit interested, so I am left with this gadget that I am unsure what it's used for. In fact, I am unsure if this is a modded gadget or is part of the original game. I went through the official gadget list on the Wikipedia and there's no listing on this device. Even on the mods page, there's no mention of this gadget included. If you ranchers know any info about this gadget, let me know, because so far I see it as a decoration when the gadget is under utilities. Weird. Anyway, I give this mod 50 Quicksilvers out of 10 for its ability for allowing the player to fat pack some silver pancakes. It is a great mod to have, and glad Charles was not able to eat them up. Like always, stay wiggly.